What's up, comfy people? Welcome back. Pers was just literally waiting for me to say it. Yeah, Pers landed like what 30 seconds ago and just hopped on.
Yeah, I'm in the hotel in San Francisco, but you're in good hands today, y'all.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so lots going on. Obviously, Pers, you're just continually moving around. The AI space does not stop. And I think if you've been living under a rock, if you're not following us on socials, maybe you missed it. But we and myself, as well as many other artists, have been on the ATI Wan wave, an old model, but we've breathed new life into it with new tooling, basically. And today we're basically going to go through that workflow and get you guys all up to speed, and kind of like just play with it, see what it can do, see what it's good at, see what it's bad at. Yeah, Pers, anything you want to add there?
No, I,
Sweet.
I mean, I love it. It's super fun. I'm stoked to see the deep dive, man.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, the deep dive is surprisingly not deep.
Well, that's the nice thing about this particular thing, right? It's very artistic. It's very creative. Like it's outside of our normal sort of like everything's in a node and everything's code until it's art. With this one, you're actually like clicking and dragging lines and like artistically directing the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Apologies, my MacBook is having a fit.
No worries.
But yeah, I'm actually going to post in the link the Hugging Face to my repo there. It's got all the models we need and the workflow. So if you guys want to follow along, just like click and drag that into Comfy. Already know what to do. The JSON is in there, and let's move on over to the actual workflow itself. So on my screen, I've got a couple examples, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of like what we're about to dive into. So here's a picture of me, Tokyo, the buildings, straight Inception vibes. Um, Absolutely crazy. Purse, how's the stream coming through, by the way? Do I need to turn down the
No,
shield?
you're good, man. I thought it was going to be skippy at first, but it's great. You're doing good. It looks good.
Okay, word. Yeah, and then we got a couple examples from MJ here, getting a little more surreal. But here it's kind of hard to illustrate right off of the bat what's exactly happening. But Midjourney Man is actually dictating the trajectories on these videos, and I really like this one too. It's just like super subtle, evolving, just
That
kind of like
one,
Windows
that one's so
XP
good.
background.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
is like that one is so sick. That's a
it's
really good
just
use of this.
yeah, super subtle. I really like this one too. This one is super simple in its execution, but it's just so satisfying.
Oh,
Like
I know. I've watched this clip for like probably 10 minutes, just
it's yeah,
staring at it.
yeah, totally. And then of course, shout out to Mazaki for like this video is mine, but it's obviously heavy inspiration of like the whole reason this workflow and these tools exist was his inspiration from his music video.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Um,
How did he do that? Why can't we do that? Let's do that moments.
exactly. Yeah, 100%. And so here's the workflow, guys. It's really really simple. Not too much going on. I mean, starting from the top left, I'm actually going to delete these two things. That's Sage Attention and Torch Compile. We actually don't want it. But yeah, so the model we're using is 2.1 image to video ATI 14B. I'm using full precision. I believe there's a scaled version. I'm actually not 100% sure. And I am using the Cosvid distillation LoRa, and that's just going straight into the K sampler. And then of course we've got the good old Wan text encoder, VE, positive prompt, negative prompt, clip vision. But I actually don't know if this is necessary. The track to video has a clip vision input, but like if the model wasn't trained with clip vision with just clip basically, this was basically just redundant and probably is taking up VRAM. But we can try that in a bit. And then from there on the left, we've got the resolution bucket, the picture we're going to do, a resize node with the keep proportions on true. So our bucket is basically our long side, what's res long side of our image proportions we want. I'm just repeating that picture 81 times to get 81 frames. And all of that is fed into our path animator node, kind of the star of the show here, what kind of makes all of this possible. And the output of that node gives us something like this, which is red dots. They don't have to be dots, they could be squares, they could be triangles, hexagons, stars, whatever. But essentially, we're getting coordinate data, coordinates here that are fed into basically the mapping of one track to video. And that's pretty much it for the in-depth breakdown of this system. It's really satisfying how simple this workflow is. I don't know about you, Pers, but it's like refreshingly nice to not
No, it's
have
a
to.
great, this is a great, like, okay, I've made an image in Comfy. Now I want to make something that's just like one step above like the default templates. This is an amazing place to sort of jump in and grab Phil's workflow, whack-a-mole any of the problems you might come across, and then all of a sudden, you're an intermediate Comfy user.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I would definitely recommend playing with this workflow, even if you're scared of it, because it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's really not. And like, out of all the custom systems I've built, it's just nice to like open up my art like comfy system and being like, wow, this is it. Like I'm ready to go. Like I don't have to like twiddle with a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, a
And
lot of
so
our workflows are workflows that can be very well used by technical artists, but not everybody's a technical artist, and like you don't have to be anymore, which is amazing.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and so let's dive into this node, really the star of the show here and what makes this fun in the first place. So yeah, we have the FL Path Animator. This is also on cloud, guys. I'm on a run pod currently, but it is on cloud. I have tested it. We've pushed it. Again, same name, FL Path Animator. And the one thing you're going to want to play with right off of the bat is edit path. So if I click this button, we get a full UI pop up. And in this UI, I'm just going to click this bottom button here to clear all the paths. We have a bunch of settings on the side. So load background image, clear background image, draw path, add static point, erase path, select path, and lock perimeter, add static shapes around the border. So I'm just going to go ahead and just straight up load something up here. I'm just going to load the same picture that I have loaded in Comfy, which is a picture of me, and it's right here. And so now I have me loaded in. And so I'm going to start off with this lock parameter button. Now, what this does is essentially allow us to add static pins around the perimeter of your image. And that allows for the model to keep a static camera. And so if you guys want camera movements like zooming, pinching, pulling, like breathing, don't do that. Don't use this perimeter button. But if you guys want like a static like a static camera and the elements inside of the scene to move, that's when I would do this. So I'm going to click the button. It's going to ask me how many do I want in my perimeter. You might not be able to see this. No, you don't see it. It's just like a browser pop up. But I'm going to hit OK. And so now I'm going to turn the opacity down here at the top. You can kind of see these dots around the edges. I can also select them and they are represented as green. A little more on this side later. And then I can just go ahead and click the pencil button and start drawing. So up here, it says hold shift to make straight lines, or you could just straight up draw. And the idea here is it'll start where you drew, and over the 81 frames, it will end where the end of the point is. And I'm just going to scroll down here and delete that. If you hold shift, if I click and hold shift, I can draw straight lines. And again, delete these like so. And so the idea here is like I want to lock down things I want to move and draw on things I sorry, lock down things I don't want to move and draw on things I do want to move. So I'm going to use the pin button, and I'm just going to lock myself down.
I thought
And
can't nobody hold you down.
dude, I was going to say, like, when I play with this tool, again, it reminds me of like those motion tools from like the mid early 2000s where it was like, oh, like this, like the trippy waterfall image effect. It's like the evolution of that. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's like 100% that.
It's that plus it's
So
redreaming all the frames in between. So it's like
yeah,
yeah,
it's
best of
better.
both worlds, really.
Totally. So I started at the top and went down. So this building is going down. I want maybe this building to go sideways. I want this building to go this way. I want the crosswalk to go like this. I want this thing to go that way. And if I use this slider, increase it, it's the width. You can actually see a dotted line here, so you can actually see the trajectory of like what direction the data is going to be flowing, the points.
The longer
What
your
else?
line across the page, the faster your thing's gonna move. So think about
Correct.
like
Yeah.
your points as like that's the distance that thing's gonna move over the course of the run. So if your line is really short, it's gonna be nice quick movement, or rather a short movement. But if you got one that goes across the whole screen, like those lines, you'll see they'll just be like zooming across.
Yeah. And I think it's one thing really important to note here too is that like um if you are, I can't even zoom in here. Actually, I can. I'm on a Mac. Haha. Look at that. Um you can think of this like whatever the first point is on, that thing will move, right? So if you notice here, I put this point on this man, it'll probably move a lot of other things. But the idea is that the center of this man, his chest, will go to about this point. And that's kind of how I like to think about it, where like whatever I click is straight up going to try to move to the end position. And I think that's good. So I'm just gonna hit save, or you can hit escape. It also auto saves, and I think we should just let it rip. Black and white buildings, morphing, blending. Man standing in the middle of a street. Black and white photography.
Dreadlocks shining in the sun.
Dreadlocks shining in the sun. Now, like the prompt matters, but it also doesn't matter at like in the same
Yeah,
breath.
I'm wondering if you put like the city's on fire. There's ambulances. Like if you could like I wonder if you can actually add like stuff because it is one. You know, it is one. I don't know how much the text encoder is actually doing anything.
You'd be surprised. I in my initial testing of like me building out the system, I it was actually the morphing building I showed at the beginning of the stream here. I prompted for like a flood of water in the city street, and it did it. Like literally from like the vanishing point horizon, a wave came out of nowhere and like flooded the street. And I was like, okay, so I mean, like it does do something, but it definitely is prioritizing the trajectories, 100%. Um, where's the workflow for Comfy Cloud? Good question. Do we
Not
have
yet.
it up on
No,
Cloud
we'll
yet,
get it
Pers?
on there very soon. We're just cleaning it up so that it works. There's nothing worse than you
Yep.
guys saying, "Where's the workflow?" and then we post it and it doesn't work. Whew, that's
Yeah.
much worse than just waiting for us to get it to work. So, you can try dragging fills in and swapping out the
Yep.
models. It'll probably work.
It will work.
And if
It
you don't
will.
want to do that, wait until we drop it, which will probably be like Monday or Tuesday. Just we're all just busy this weekend. That's all.
So like it will work. You can take the workflow I posted in the chat here, and it will work on the cloud. The only thing you're going to have to swap out is the K sampler. There's nothing special on the K sampler in terms of settings. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see. Using 8 steps, one CFG, UniPC, simple. Pretty basic stuff for anything one distilled. But on the workflow I provided in the Hugging Face, yeah, it's using my custom K sampler, which is not on the cloud yet. And and goddamn, I love watching these previews. Look how trippy this looks
I
already.
know. I'm so glad we got these video previews.
It's really, really good.
What I
And
really
so I
I
mean,
really like watching the high motion and then watching it detail down. Like you get the like, okay, it's gonna do that, and then
yeah,
this next pass where it's like, oh, okay. Like you're like, oh, maybe it's
starts.
not gonna work. Maybe it's gonna be blurry and gross, and then it's like bang, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, like we are diffusing at like 8 steps, right? So every step is like massive change, as opposed to like this incremental thing. And so yeah, I mean, I'm running this at 1280, so it's gonna take a minute. Um, I am Control Alt Black. I am using a RTX 6000, so 96 gigs. It's not needed, but for the sake of the tutorial, that's what I spun up. I believe Comfy does block swapping built in.
it does. And this is one 2.1. I mean, you can probably locally, you can even use GGUF models to do this. I think like you can
True.
probably get this way down.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then obviously cloud, it won't matter. You can just do whatever you want.
Yeah. Totally. One thing I want to look for here is diffusion, load diffusion model. Do I have? I do. I have animate on this. Okay. Awesome. So I'm actually going to
I
duplicate
was
this
actually
whole
wondering
flow.
about this myself. Have you tried this yet?
I did. I did
Okay, I
try
want
it,
to see.
and it totally works. Yeah, we'll just
Nobody
let
knows
that
what
do
the
its
heck we're
thing.
talking about.
I know. This is the offline banter. I'm like, yo, I think I found something crazy. You know, let's see. I think I at the 480p. I'm just gonna bump that to 1, and I guess we'll use the same image, but for the sake of speed, I'm just gonna bump it down like super low, and we'll run this one after. But a little birdie in the open source community told me, wow, this building, look at this billboard that just comes down. That's
There's
crazy.
also something insane about the way the road perspective is shifting and you're not moving. Like it's
Yeah.
rising up, but you're not, but it is still rising up.
Oh, in the background. I didn't notice
It's
that.
so
Whoa.
nauseating, but cool.
Yeah, like you can almost force a what do they call that like famous camera move? The where it's like the zoom your camera zooms in but the dolly pulls out. I can't remember what it's called.
That's
Chad,
literally what
help
it's
me out
called. It's a
here.
dolly pull.
Is it a
Yeah,
dolly
it's
pull? Okay.
the Kubrick thing from like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Um, but yeah, sorry. A little birdie told me in the open source community that the trajectories actually work with Wan Animate, and I had to try it myself, and it totally works. Wan Animate, as you guys know, is a 2.2 and model one. It's a higher fidelity, just overall a more like capable model. IMO. It's honestly one of my favorite models that has ever come out. Wan Animate, but it does work. It doesn't do as trippy as stuff as the ATI model does, as you'll see in a second here. But what it does do is phenomenal. So I'm going to while that we're looking at that, I'm going to run this one, and hopefully that works.
We've got some camera people here for the dolly zoom. Is it zoom out while you pull the camera in, or is it zoom in while you pull the camera out?
I think it's zoom in, pull out. I think that's how it works.
It would make sense. Like you're zooming in at the same rate you're pulling out, so the background's just kind of stretching. Good point. It is Hitchcock, not Kubrick. Thank you, Willaka Playground. I just pretend to be a film geek.
Wow, that is not what I wanted. Oh, right, because this is not an animate thing. That makes sense. So what happened to my render here? Where did it go? Ah, that's the one I want. That's definitely the one I want. Come on, run pod. Oh, there it is.
Turns out the dolly pull can go either way, so I'm just creating division for no reason right now.
Look what happened to my forehead. Why did it do that? Weird.
I think something pulled across your head, like it got
Did it?
confused. I think it got confused, and like one of the static pins or something, it thought maybe moved or something. That's very strange.
Super strange.
Oh, you see that green? What's that? Is there two different colored dots? Yeah, see you have that the purple. Oh, they're all just different colors.
they're all different colors. They don't
Okay, okay,
represent
okay, okay,
anything.
okay.
They're just for visual
Got
sake
it. Yeah.
of different. Yeah.
That looks like it should have worked. I don't know what happened there.
It really should have worked, but yeah, it could have been a bad seed, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, you can
But
always just hit that new draw a new trajectory on the thing and try again. You never know.
totally. Want animate to video, so that's what I want. So I'm gonna grab the conditioning and the vey and this is the reference image, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think so.
positive latent. We want to trim.
Oh, Laka.
Let's say
He's
what?
it was the prompt about the sun.
Oh no!
I bet you're
I
right.
bet it
I
was,
bet you're right. I bet you're right. We literally shot
dude.
ourselves in the foot and we're like, who did that?
Yeah. You're like, ha ha, silly prompt. Dreadlock shining in the sun. No, get out of there. Uh, dude, I cannot for the life of me trim video latent. There it is. That's what I want. Okay. Latent
What
trim.
the hell is going on with that animation? It looks like some Twin Peaks stuff.
This one, yeah, dude. That I mean, it's kind of dope. Oh,
I
I
know.
flashed
I don't
for a
hate this
second
at
there.
all. It's super weird.
It's like an interpreted dance music video. That's what I'm
These
getting from
people just
this.
sort of like fold into reality and out. It's gross.
Okay, let's see here. Get it on the vey and get that there. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna use a V,
And
eh? Oh yeah.
oh, oh yeah. Oh, for sure, bud.
Oh, you
So
got to encode
width
and decode the V.
for realsies. Okay. Trajectory. Wait, I don't need this. Okay, so this is the difference, right? We're not using the actual trajectory coordinates. We're using the video itself, right? So now this is going to be driving instead of just the JSON coordinates. So that becomes pose. I have not tried it in face, but it is pose. And we, for the sake of this, yeah, plug in clip vision too. Still don't know if that works. And let's try it. Don't blow up.
Or blow up, either way. Did
Or
you? Oh
blow
yeah.
up.
Someone's like, "Did you change the prompt?"
Oh, nice. No, I didn't. But I didn't on this one. But this is one, oh my God.
This looks
It's
cool.
doing something.
Yeah, this looks
It's doing
weird.
something weird. So, and it's also low res. So, I mean, we have to tailor our expectations here. This is 512 by
Mhm.
like something. It's tiny. Or I guess it's 512 squared.
There's like a little like ostrich, like hand, like
Yeah, I don't know what, like an arm just came out of nowhere. Like,
just like
dude. Yeah, that, and then
Whoa.
the dread just randomly swings. Just like, and woo, there
So
it
actually,
is.
this is
A
actually
little
kind of
windy.
trippy because I bet you with this, it probably matters less about um, actually getting correct stuff for the scene and maybe just having points that are doing stuff. Like,
Hmm.
I wonder if you just made like a randomized thing and just like,
Yeah,
bet
just
it
see what
took.
happens.
Yeah, it's like I wonder.
Let's uh let's load back that picture of me.
Cosmic
Actually,
says he hates how fast this is.
yeah, yeah, no kidding. Well, I mean, it's low res too, right? I just
Yeah,
copied
that
the
was
image, and I
512 by
should.
512. So
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna delete all these trajectories. Let's just try to pose me, because that's really what, like, this over here. I'm gonna do the splits. Arm comes up, face, woo, and people this way and people that way. That guy's gonna walk backwards, hopefully. Oh, and let me talk about this for a second. So on the side, this is a new feature that I added. I think ultimately I'm going to kind of default to timeline. I think the timeline makes the most sense in the long run, but for now, this is kind of like the solution that I've come up with, just for something quick and to get it out for you guys, functionality wise. But it allows us to select a path. So in this case, I've got this one selected, and I can dictate the start and end point. So I could be like, okay, well, I want you to start. Whoops. I want you to start 35% in, and I want you to end 70% of the render, similar to how control net strength works. If I let me save that, and control net, apply control net, similar to how this works, right? Start percent, end percent. It's literally that on a slider inside of here for each of the points. So when I select it, yeah, start end. And then we also have an interpolation method. So ease in, ease out, or both. And the visibility mode is in the dead zone, in the negative spot where the point should not be moving. Do I want it to be static, always visible, and then start moving? Or do I want it to be not visible and then pop into existence and start moving to its designated time quadrant? So that's kind of how that works. For this sake, I'm just going to keep it static. And when I render it now, we should see the visual representation here, where there's going to be a point that's not moving, and then it moves. So perfect. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Oh, wait. I think I have to change the seed on this. It didn't actually trigger a new run for some reason.
Someone was
And actually, I'm going to
asking
swap out.
someone was asking about extension. So like currently ATI doesn't do extension, but
Yeah.
like I was just saying, with this workflow, you really could take that final frame, run it back through and make new stuff and just keep going. So like automatic extension, maybe not, but artistic extension, sure. Just grab that final oh my god. Grab that final frame and then um, use it as a first frame for your next run. That you can do that with like any pretty much any model that will make a video. You can grab that last frame, spit it in as a first frame on an image to video run, and just keep extending. So when you hear a model only does 81 frames or whatever, that doesn't mean it's the end. It just means that's the context window for that model. This is
Just worked
amazing.
way too well.
Yeah.
Dude, the shake of my head
You're like,
too.
why? Who's pulling my legs?
Stop pulling my leg.
You're getting
You're
quartered.
joking.
You're getting quartered in Shibuya Scramble.
Yeah, the invisible man is torturing me right now. Yeah, this is so funny. I love how, like, where's the point on my face? I want to see where that point actually landed. Okay, so it was like my eye, right? Like I kind of got my glasses and then did the wiggle up. Let's get out of there. Oh god. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, there it is. Come on, zoom out, please, Mac. Oh no, I messed up, Purse. Oh, thank God. Whoo, we got it.
Oh no.
I hate when I do that. I zoom out on like a UI element on a Mac, and then I'm like, no, there's nothing to zoom back out on.
Yeah, you just start zooming
Yeah,
in on
so
random locations for an hour to try to find your
oh,
workflow. I will say, in that situation, just a note for our listeners: hit period on your keyboard.
really?
It
Does it
will
reset?
it'll bring the entire work. Hit it right now.
Okay. Well, hold on a second. Period. Nice.
So
Hell
click
yeah.
now. Click on a node.
And then hit period.
Yep.
Woo! Look
Select
at that.
multiple
That's
nodes.
sick.
Eh?
Uh huh. Eh,
So this is a really good way
eh.
if you did what Phil did and you zoom out on a Mac and you're like at 800 minus 800x zoom, you can totally just hit period and it should, if you're clicked away from stuff, should bring the whole workflow back into view.
Cool. Yeah, I did not know that. Um, oh, buddy, I maybe shouldn't have used the efficient nodes on this one. But yeah, so the Wan Animate one definitely does the thing, but you can tell like we don't get the same crazy kind of like Inception vibe
It's totally
as the
trained differently,
ATI.
yeah. It's like it's
It's
doing something
completely
else,
different.
but in the same way, and that's an interesting thing to have anyway. So I don't know. It's just a different model, right?
So someone actually was like, "Oh, how do we do extensions?" I was working on that. Um, I think it's this one. Wait, let me save this as something else. It's the same name. Save as ATI. Faux real. Beautiful. And
PHO. Oh no, now I'm
yeah, dude.
hungry.
Oh, dude, I could go for some pho right now.
All right, fly over.
Come on. Let me close this because it was open. Now I open it. Is it going to do it? It's a pretty intense workflow. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty aggressive. I think I have it here too.
Is this the one that you did for extending?
Yes, I actually this morning I did the lighthouse session tutorial, and we kind of deep dived on a bunch of stuff. Oh, buddy, there it is. Okay, let me delete that. Okay, so now that I've figured out how to get it in, so click and drag, boom. Okay, this is the extension workflow, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry because this is what it takes, basically. Um, and let me see if I can. I'm not gonna run this like full stop. I'm not gonna run this, but thank God, like actually the previews are loaded here, so maybe we
Yeah,
can
that's
look at them.
crazy.
Yeah. So basically, what's happening here is it's loading down, and then it starts to transition with something weird. I don't know why. And then it goes to the next one, and then now I'm in the ATI again. And so now I'm in vase, and now I'm in ATI again. You kind of get what I'm going where I'm going with this, where it's
This
like
could be
I'm
really interesting.
using.
Keep destroying and rebuilding a city over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, all I did was take one picture, run it into Google Gemini, and say, "Give me different camera angles of this picture," and then I got four of them, and so I've got four ATI videos running, where s- literally random trajectories. Didn't really care. So building going down, palm tree going sideways. That's actually the same video, and then in between all of them, I'm using vase with steerable motion to chain them all together. So I'm essentially rendering the start. Like here's clip A, here's clip B. I'm putting them together and rendering the middle. Um, and yeah, that's what I was experimenting with this morning, just to kind of be like, well, how could I extend this? Like, this for me is kind of the only way for now. Um, But yeah, without melting anyone's faces or taking an hour to render, that's kind of how you would do it. Um,
Sick. Ivan, is it just me or is this kind of tough? Yeah, we were showing you the bonkers like Phil's going down a rabbit hole workflow there. The actual workflow looks a lot more like this.
yeah, I'm actually getting rid of a lot of this stuff. The efficiency nodes are dope, but they show previews, and my poor little MacBook Air just cannot do it which is fine because I can just switch it out for core. And same with this one. Goodbye. Oh, I lost everything there. So let's just get it all.
Get absolutely K-sampled on.
Get samplered. I'm getting samplered tonight. What about you?
R.I.P.
Okie dokie. Cool. So now that we have 2 workflow systems here, what do we want to do? Do we want to just run some images for the rest of the stream?
Yeah, might as well.
Sweet. Pers, if you got any, send them over. I'm going to because I got nothing on this machine. I'm going to quickly browse, see what's up.
That's
Maybe
funny.
get
All my
some,
stuff's
like,
on my PC at home too. Let me have a look though. I'll see if I can find some stuff.
street photography. I don't know why, like, it's just
It
so
just works.
satisfying.
Yeah,
It
buildings
just
are
works,
and
man.
architecture in general. Just like moving windows around on buildings and stuff. It's so satisfying.
Super satisfying. Oh, this will be fun. This is a hot dog stand at nighttime. This is going to be a cool one.
Sick.
And just bypass this and then put it in here and then delete all the trajectories and then lock all the
Just run it.
just run it.
I do
No
that all the
sweat at
time. I'll
all.
just load a new image, and just run the old trajectories on it.
Let's pull this one over here. Yeah, I mean that's dope too, actually. Dark building down, this to the
Yeah,
side.
we need to stop talking about food. This is getting problematic.
I know, I'm starving right now. I'm in beautiful Cancun, Mexico, and I need some tacos.
Oh yeah,
Stat,
you do, man. I'm jealous.
dude. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm not there right now. Save path. I love how fast that is. You know, like it's just so satisfying. And then queue it up.
Mm-hmm.
So now while that, oh, okay, let's feed that in there. And we also don't have a vey. Yeah, that's going to be problematic.
We're beyond vase, bro. You don't need it. We're good.
I would like to move beyond veys. Don't
What's
get me started.
what's the next thing?
So I mean,
How do we
okay,
get latent
well,
images in and out of or how do we get human readable latent images then?
so I mean, so here's the thing, right? Because the whole reason we have a vey in the first place is because manipulating data, like manipulating pixels, manipulating text, video, it's a lot. So there's a lot of data there to manipulate. And so essentially, all that diffusion models are compression algorithms. Middle out, baby. And so, like, quite literally, that's all a vey does. Is it takes pictures or text or audio or whatever, and it crushes it. And then in that crushed, condensed space, that's where we do all the manipulations, and then we reconstruct, we decode. And so, like, honestly, like, there needs to be a massive fundamental shift in how we manipulate just data with these neural networks for us to move away from veys. I think, I am definitely not smart enough to know what that is, but
Some nerd will
something.
figure it out.
Some nerd will figure it out. I'll read a paper one day. It'll go viral on Twitter, I'm sure. I'll see it. This one's cool. This one's like, I don't even know how to describe this. I'm just going to copy this over so we don't lose it. Paste that in here. Paste that in here. Look at this one. Let's see if we can get these motion blurs going quick. And then this can go this way. This can go this way. And then we'll pin him down. Boom, 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 boom. And then this can go up and this can go down. And then let's lock the perimeter. Boom, save, send.
Don't forget to L the P, everybody.
Street photography. Did I lose it? I thought I had it somewhere. Oh, it's on my other tab. Let's see. What else we got?
It just finished.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. It's decoding now.
Oh my
It's
lord.
saving.
Patience.
If it's frozen in,
Whoa.
oh, there we go.
That's cool. I don't think, did I pin the perimeter? I don't think I did.
Yeah,
But that's
I
cool.
prefer that. Like, the perimeter's cool, but like, it's kind of nice when the camera just like takes you on a trip.
Does something.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
that's really neat. They should have
Interesting.
told that poor hot dog stand worker that they were closing, though. She's gonna get scorched.
Just see ya.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Ketchup comes out the sides.
Did you send me anything, Purse?
No.
Okay. All right.
Nah. Let me see if I got anything.
I want to do plants. I haven't done enough plants. Like, I don't know, vibrant trees, something. I don't know how to search for plants properly. It's not something I often do.
Oh, I know. I got one.
Or like,
I got one. Send it to you on Discord.
or okay, this will be nice. A nice like one of those Japanese maples. Those like curly trees.
Mm.
See if I can get it to like wiggle or something. So run that in here. Paste that in there. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool.
So I'm actually going to zoom the camera out. And the way we do that is we pinch from the corner and go in just a little bit, pinch from the corner and go in, pinch from the corner and go in. And this is kind of like literally like pinch zooming, but we're pinch zooming out, right? And then from there, I can do like, woo, woo.
The sound effects are necessary.
Absolutely.
In fact, Phil's not even making those sounds. That's the sound his Notepad makes.
Yeah. Don't tempt me. I'm going to push an update. Every time you hit go, it's like,
are you sure you want to do that?
Can you imagine? Oh my god! I push an update where it's just like 5 pop-ups. Like you hit Q and it's like, "Are you sure? Are you really sure?"
And each
I
one's
don't think
different.
you're
The buttons
sure.
are on other sides and different colors. And
Oh my god! It keeps
green,
moving.
yes, or a red yes and a green no.
Holy fuck! Did it do it? I think we're done. I think we're.
It's doing something. Things are happening.
Whoa.
It's
Okay.
so trippy with the motion blur just staying still.
No, but like the blur just was like yoink and just like disappeared, or whatever was there. It just immediately got rid of it.
Like the cars
Camera's
just
so
sped
strange.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So strange. Did you? Yeah, I think you sent me one. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh my God, Purrs, how could you?
it's all I have on my computer, dude. You know, I have just a folder of those. That's all I
Oh
have on
my
this computer.
God. You ready for this? Boom. Yeehaw, partner. I'm sifting for gold.
You got this, buddy.
Okay, let's just do something absolutely stupid. Let's like take my face and drive it right into the ground. And then my knees down and my arms down. Literally everything. We're gonna drive me right into the river.
The river's panning for Phil.
The hat down. And then we haven't even been changing the prompts. I just realized this. Also, why can't I? What? What happened? What? Uh,
Where's where's all the where's all the where's all the
um,
prompts?
excuse me. I need to paste it there. I think it'll show up, hopefully. Man falls face first into river.
It's so nice
Perfect.
using software that just does not have bugs. We just completely solved bugs.
Yeah, I mean,
Except that.
wouldn't
And the other
know, but
one.
let
And
me
the other
know.
one. And the other one. And that one. And that one. That was weird. I wonder why that happened.
Not sure. But I also am on a run pod, so like a quick refresh would
Yeah, it
obviously
could be
solve it.
anything in that stack.
Yeah, slamming kicks. You can just swap out the K sampler for anything. There's nothing special about it.
Just drop a
Yeah.
regular K sampler in and then plug everything in the same way it was plugged into Phil's node, and then set all the settings to the same settings as best you can, and then just delete Phil's node after you've got it reconnected. And you basically just be
hmm
replacing a broken node with a working node. And it's only broken because you just don't have Phil's node pack installed. Well, rather, we don't have that installed on cloud, but we do have his path tracer thing.
I don't know what's happening with this one,
This is really
but
cool.
kind of cool.
I like how
Super
the tree
trippy.
disconnected from itself and it's just sort of floating around.
And then there's this like weird, like, oh yeah, this was an overlay the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on there? And so the faster the motion, the crappier the quality. This is a 2.1 model, and it really does show. Definitely on the ATI, like even like Vase is an incredibly good model. Vase would never give this kind of low, you know, smeary quality. Even like I'm running at 720p, mind you. Like my bucket size is 1280, so there really should be no reason. So just keep in mind that if your points are moving faster or larger distance through your image, the quality of the video will degrade. However, if you have Clown Shark's K samplers installed, you might have the Res samplers. The Res 2S and 3S, essentially for each diffusion step hits it twice. That actually helps, but at the cost of 2 to 3x the time, obviously, because it's going, instead of rendering 8 steps, it's rendering 16 or 24,
But
basically.
if you look at those leaves and you're like, nah,
Yeah,
it's totally worth it.
yeah. I mean, like, this is not close to realism at all, and the photo obviously looks way better, but we wouldn't know because I got rid of it for me painting gold. So let's find one more. Um, let's see something interesting. Let's kind of want to do like the Wan animate one for a minute because that one's really fun too.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can
We
get a
could just try the
character.
tree in that. Just see what it does with the tree.
Yeah, yeah, good point.
Star of the show.
The cats. Yeah, the cats. My girlfriend in the background. Shh. Stop it. He's on stream. It's adorable.
Like trying to tell a cat what to
Uh,
do is pretty useless.
dude, I mean, we were my girlfriend was like telling me this story about the cat and it did this thing and blah blah blah, and then at the very end of the story she's like, turns out he was just a cat. I was like, wow,
End of the
truer
day, he was a
words have
cat
never
the
been
whole
spoken.
time.
Man, really got me. And I thought he knew logic and reason. Nope, it turns out he was just a cat. Oh, it's so funny, baby. I love it. Let's see. Vibrant tree. I lost that picture, so I might have to
Oh,
actually, you
wait,
know
wait,
what?
wait.
It's probably
Oh, I didn't
oh
even see
oh
you. Oh, you're
no.
just leaning down.
Oh,
Oh,
and
oh, oh
there.
no, oh no.
Oh yes, perfect.
I think there's some gold down here, guys. Just a little closer. Just a little
Little
closer.
bit. Just and it's actually kind of perfect.
It did
Um,
exactly what you asked it to do, which is great.
I think it's because I paired it with the actual prompt. Uh, I bet if I, yeah, I mean, for the sake of this, I'm gonna move on. But I bet if I like prompted it, it'd be like man ducks and a ball flies over his head. I bet it would do it. Like same trajectories and everything. Just
Yeah,
let's see here. Where's the tree? It's got to be in here somewhere. No, no, no.
sure hope everything you uploaded is cool.
No, no, it's fine.
I've been, yeah,
Absolutely.
I've had a sweaty click through there before.
You're like, oh god, go fast, quick.
I don't remember what's in
Let's
here, but I
see.
think it's okay.
Okay, let's paste it in there. Let's delete all the paths. So this now we're trying one animate. So this one I'm gonna lock. No, actually no. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna actually make the camera move. So what did we do? We did pinch zoom. So let's make the whole thing kind of move to the right. I think that'd be fun. Like this. And then we'll go da-na-na, da-na-na. Okay. Something like meh. Maybe for the sake of this, just down and down. I don't know. We're going to find out. And run it. Oh, and we lost our positive prompt again. Let me cancel that. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what
It
is
came
going on
back.
there.
Oh,
It did.
it's a
It
zoom out
did.
thing.
But when it's a zoom
Oh,
out
this
thing,
must be a
I
level of detail problem with Mac and RunPod and stuff. Yeah,
possibly, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
it's just like getting the wrong value for the zoom or something.
Tree wiggles and moves violently. Beautiful red
The
tree.
tree is straight up stabbing things.
The No, I'm not gonna
No,
write that.
don't.
Just a person comes out of nowhere, just starts chopping the tree. Okay, cool. Let's run it.
What's your trajectory node called on Cloud?
It's called
FL
FL
Path
Path.
Animator. FL
Yep, it's still the
Path
same one.
Animator. So yeah, Slamming asked, so Wan ATI with Comfy Cloud with no fill nodes, so use the original workflow and bring motion path trajectory from AE. No, you don't need to because that one node that Phil made, the path editor, is on Cloud already. So just look for FL
Hmm.
Path Animator, and you can use his node there. The only thing that's not on Cloud is the rest of Phil's node pack, which would include
Yep.
that efficient K sampler that we were using before. That's all.
Yep. Totally. And I think it's faster somehow. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Maybe it was smaller than the last run.
Yeah, the aspect ratio does matter, right? Because like 1280 squared is more pixels than 1280 portrait or landscape. Dude, I just want to stare at this. It's not bad.
The motion is great.
Yeah,
You also
like
you
if
don't never stop locking eyes with the camera, even as you go in the water.
hey,
That's
I
intense.
think there's something. Oh man,
It's so hot out. Oh,
we God, I just need a dip. This is actually like a what do you call that? Like a firefighter calendar, but it's just me panning for gold.
okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a Phil firefighter calendar now. Thanks, man. I just I needed a project,
Oh
for the weekend. So.
God.
More stuff to put in the shrine. I mean, folder.
If you do end up making one, please send me like a full copy because not like a physical or whatever, but man, my girlfriend would love that.
Please get that
It would be
printed. Please
so
get that
funny.
printed and put on Amazon immediately.
Dude, like Valentine's Day is coming up. Just saying. Just saying.
It's just you installing GPUs, all sweaty.
That's so funny. Like me like mid swipe of my forehead as I like the computer's like in shambles and I'm like shoving in a graphics card.
You're sweating into the computer. It's like not gonna work.
Oh my god. I'm using like the 4090 fan to like cool me off and the dreads are flowing. Wow.
Speaking of cool 4090s, this is a fun little thing I saw today, but somebody took their, I think it was like a 3070 or a 4070 or something. It has that 5 volt fan power lead on it. So he used that power lead to make a little tiny train set on top of the card, and he called it the PCI Express. Isn't that
Oh my.
adorable?
That is really cool. That's super funny. Did it move? Was it
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
functional?
fully functional and software controlled because it's the 5-volt fan thing. So he can actually
Oh my
control how
god.
fast the train goes by just turning up the fan.
Right. Dude. Oh man, slamming. I don't need that in my life. I don't think anyone needs that in their
Hairy
lives.
connectors? No, we're good.
I mean, I'll do it. Don't tempt me.
We were doing no. I think droopy cables is probably is good enough.
I'm gonna secretly sneak that one into Comfy Cloud.
That should be the default setting on cloud.
Just like comfy hairballs, the hairball extension. Come on, VHS, you can do it. Big money, no whammies. Maybe it needs a nudge.
Bennett, running the workflow in Comfy Cloud, it gets as far as rendering the path trajectory, but then when the workflow ends there, the only thing I've changed is the K sampler. Did you add a VAE decoder on the end? I know it's not your first rodeo in Comfy, Bennett. I just checking because Phil's node had a VAE decoder built into it. I don't know if that's where it's stopping, maybe.
Oh, good point. This one actually just didn't do anything, which sucks.
It did the camera movement that you asked for, though, which is actually super interesting. Like,
It
just
did
as
do
a
the camera
straight up,
movement.
like, I want the camera to go this way, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so, I put it I put those trajectories in the pose video. Now, what would happen if I put it in face?
So I think face is just the zoomed in face, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, yes.
Um,
I don't know. I'm just
so
gonna
if
do
it
it just for
doesn't
the sake of it.
detect a face, yeah, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't need to detect a face, right? It's just images, right? But in this case, I'm feeding in the dots, right? I mean, let's put it this way, guys. If I quickly go grab an actual character, like cartoon character on white, something not copyright. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know, like a sim or something.
The Sims,
I'm getting
the
the
Sims,
sim.
the
The
Sims.
sim. Singular, not plural.
Mayor,
Okay.
Sim Mayor,
I'm
Mayor of the
canceling
Sims.
that. I'm pasting that image. Perfect. Perfect. Delete. Boom. Pin. Yes. And I want your eyes to go. Actually, I'm going to clear that one and then go. Yeah. And then the arms to go down and then up. Down and then up. And then your knee to go woo. Okay. Sound effects sold separately.
This is gonna happen. This is gonna do it. This is gonna work.
Character on a white background. Not the face. We're moving it back to pose.
Remove
This
her
will
face. No, don't do that.
so this will work.
If you type in
That's
remove
the
her face into a prompt, you'll get a Bennett video.
yeah, probably. You'll get blocked on Instagram. No. I'm sorry, Bennett. It wasn't a stab at you. That was the stab at the algorithm.
Yeah.
They're holding you down, man.
You're not blocked, are you? Can't be.
No, I meant like censored. That was
Yeah.
the wrong word.
No, I don't. I don't think Bennett's getting censored. Brother's getting plenty of views.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything that's like provokes an action, or sorry, a reaction.
Oh, I know. That Costco video has like 5 million views and everyone hates me.
Yeah, so this will 100% do the thing. I've been using it. which is cool, right? Because now it's not just about having the bones control the pose, right? So now we can use the trajectory to puppeteer the character, but then also steal the emotion from the normal face video from Wan Animate, which I think is like really cool. It just gives us like that extra option. And then the other thing that I want to try, Pers, is like what happens if we overlaid the dots on the open pose and like blended, like, blend like a blending mask or a blending mode, and then fed both of them in with the points and the pose in the same annotator. I don't know, like what would it do?
I'm not sure. You know what?
Like,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
it would
thinking?
fight for sure.
What if you use the so you know the ATI path visualizer?
Yeah.
What if you used that output as your with the you know how it draws the actual spline over time? I wonder if that would yeah, that one. Like I wonder if you use that as the pose video.
With like the dots you're saying,
Mhm.
so take my coordinates, feed it in.
Yep.
This
That's the
is
background
will
image,
it
whatever your background image is for the video.
Okay, so we would actually want this to be black, just a blank image,
A
right?
background?
A black a black round,
Yeah.
image blank, uh, and
Whatever the res
then
is. Yeah.
yeah, width, height.
Yeah, I find it funny that the
Should I
video helper
duplicate
suite
it?
is VHS. I know it is an old man joke and it gets me too. I love it.
It's actually so clever. I need to repeat the images, so I'm just gonna do it to make them match.
Yep.
So image blank, and then I clone them, and then feed those in. And then we'll visualize. Actually, we're gonna just whoops. I actually just want this one visualized, and then
Visualized.
this would go into the pose. You were saying?
I think so.
We're gonna find out. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna queue it. Another one.
No, we probably should have previewed the output too, but whatever. YOLO.
No, I mean,
No, I mean the output of the trajectory thing, just so people could see what I was talking about.
oh wait, did it not? I mean, it should be. It's
No, it
connected
goes
to a
in. Oh,
VHS.
I didn't see you put a VHS node down for that. That's my bad. Like
So
you're
that was
like
the
you
old
made a
one.
preview. You're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I just did that. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
there goes her head.
well,
It
that's
did everything I told it to
very
do.
crazy exaggerated movement. Like,
I mean, technically, I was pretty exaggerated
but I
on the
mean, like
points.
normally I find AI with stuff like this is a lot more like dainty.
Okay, so well, actually, look at this. So I started in the middle here, right?
Hmm.
And then I went left, and then I went all the way back. So it thought she was like turning her head and looking the other way.
Hmm. No, you did exactly what
Um,
you asked it to do.
yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I'd like to see what like an
And
actual character animator can do with this. Like someone who's can like draw
yeah,
a character
totally.
and then like do some stuff with it. It's like, should be interesting.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Yeah, she did almost do the
Um,
Exorcist thing. Need sound effects.
Why is it not previewing this? This is annoying.
The combines
I
don't
did want
preview.
to see.
Like
Oh yeah, they're
that's gonna spit
broken.
out when your render's finished. Like it's because you made that node after the K sampler. Like it's gonna do that last
Oh,
spit out. Like it's already it's done, but it's sitting in the buffer. And then
I
once the K
see.
sampler finishes and the VAE decodes, it'll spit that into the output. So
Because of the
it's
node
not that it didn't
IDs.
work; it just hasn't happened yet.
Because of the node IDs,
I think
is what
so.
you're
Yeah,
saying?
it seems to me that the later your node ID, the later it happens. If it's not a sequential thing, which this is. This can kind of happen whenever.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's a bug or intended behavior or what, but that's been my um That's been my experience when I'm adding previews to something after I've sort of built the workflow. The previews tend to come later after the final generation.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're right because sometimes they come immediately, and other times I've seen them not, and I couldn't figure out why. But that makes a lot of sense now, Pers.
Cosmic says first he's complaining that everything had a preview, and now he's complaining that there's no preview. Like I said, typical artist, you know.
Just throw it out and learn how to draw,
Yeah, dude, pick up a pencil.
dude. When's the last time you touched grass?
Like 38 minutes ago? Oh no, 58 minutes ago.
Damn. Um, I actually quit smoking, so
Nice.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this whole instance is borked because now our K samplers aren't even showing us previews.
That's a setting. It might not be on your run pod.
It was at the beginning of this. It was.
Oh,
Remember?
weird. No, you were using your K sampler, I think, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
I don't use preview. I need
Yeah.
that VRAM. Yeah, fair enough.
So
Oh,
no, the answer is no. Just no. I don't know. It did something. It didn't follow what we wanted at all, honestly.
not quite.
So interesting. Oh God. Yeah. So generally speaking, the only difference between what mine draws and what the ATI node
It
draws
doesn't leave the
is
paths.
exactly it has like a trail where mine is just the dot kind of thing.
I think maybe the dot will
Um,
work better then because the trail feels like it's just like leaving trajectory data into every frame it doesn't need. So it would make sense that it doesn't work or it doesn't do the thing or it's less dramatic.
yeah, but anyways, I think that's the long and the short of it, guys. Definitely play with this one. This one's super unique. It's so satisfying. I think Joe had like a travel
Oh, it's
video.
so good.
Man, it's so
It's
good.
so
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah, Jojo Decays on Twitter or on X. Let me I'll drop her. I'll drop the link to her video here. It's so good.
I need a nap and a taco. That's what I need.
A nap and a taco. All right, I'll just drop this link in the chat for everybody to check it out, and then I'll put it in here in private chat if you want to pull it up, Phil.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Back over to this.
I think
Boop boop.
let's see. Can I download this?
Oh,
Yeah, I can. Sick.
nice.
Oh, buddy, that's loud. Holy moly.
Oh,
Da, da,
stream.
da.
There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah, Bennett. Joe cooked.
Where did it go? I hate when this happens.
Where did I download that? Because you were like trying to be good and
Serious.
like made a folder last time you were downloading stuff. You're like, I'm gonna file this stuff away in a folder that makes sense, and now you don't know where your downloads are, right? Yeah.
No, I'm definitely like my downloads folder is just a
Oh,
nightmare
me
kind of
too.
guy.
You know what's even worse? I just take my downloads folder and just put it in a new date folder on my NAS every
Oh my
like two
god.
months. So I just have like a
You're
like yeah,
toxic.
I know. It's literally the worst.
Jeez. But like guys, look at this.
I
Look what's on the
know.
screen right
It's
now.
so
Like Joe went
insane.
hard. Yeah, she basically took her Tokyo trip and made all of these like that one is so cool.
Yeah.
The splitting, that's me on stage, yeah.
Mm.
But dude, it's like it's so cool. It's so sick.
Yeah.
Like I want my entire Instagram to just be this
Yeah.
because what like why not? Like it's so dope. That is so funny. The money.
I know.
Whoa. Yeah, they're so badass. Yeah, when I add some like time control and you know what, Pers, like I'm gonna try to implement some like proper looping functionality. I don't know how yet, but you know, maybe you draw a shape and then you click a button and it will make the end point like at the same as the start point.
Mhm.
So it's like I can just draw something weird and click a button and then it will like bring it to
The
there.
thing is about this workflow, I think I've been thinking about this a lot myself. I don't think looping is going to work because we're so dramatically changing the image from the first frame that even if we got the stuff back to where it was, you know what I mean? Like it will still be a completely different image. So we might be able to loop the motion, but the video I don't think is going to loop in any like visually like tangible way. But I do want to see what it looks like because it might be really interesting to look at. So
Bennett, if that works, if that actually comes to fruition, that would be dope as hell.
yeah.
The workflow will absolutely be
Oh,
used in some
100%.
major Hollywood film.
The first time I saw these,
Yeah.
they look like Michel Gondry short films or something. Like it looks like something like, yeah, it looks like something that should already exist.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Like an into the dream
Mhm.
sequence. That's why I'm so hell bent on like trying to make it like loop or make it longer. Like, hey, maybe we just need to like figure out how they made it and make a fine tune. You know, because here's the thing, like if even if I got the quality a little better, I would be happy because I'm still fighting the quality of ATI. It's not quite up to snuff with what we're used to now with the 2.2
Yeah.
models.
Yeah. What would be really cool
Um,
is just a 2.2
ATI.
ATI. That would be like clutch.
I yeah, I want to like hopefully we can maybe reach out to those developers and be like, hey guys, your shit just went viral.
Yeah, by the way. Well, they know they
Maybe
retweeted us.
did they actually?
Yeah,
Well,
one.
no, Juan did,
No,
but
oh, the trajectory people. Yeah, yeah.
the
You're
trajectory
right. Yeah, I
guys
don't even know
who
if they
trained
know.
it, yeah, I don't know.
We should reach out
I
to
have
them
no idea who
and
did
see if
it.
they've even seen this stuff, or see if they must have seen Miz's stuff.
For sure, I would assume so. His stuff went mega viral.
Yeah, guys, go
Um,
check out Mizomo. Is it Mizomo?
it's Miznom on
Miznom.
Twitter.
I always do that. Sorry, everybody. Miznom. Put the link right here. The reason we all kind of started playing with this is because of this video, which I'm dropping in the chat there. If you guys haven't seen this, please go check it out. Miznom was sort of the person who kind of figured this out, but they were doing it in like a more technical way by using trajectory information from After Effects or Blender or whatever. And like
Yep.
a million things can do planar and motion tracking, but um, imagine like what Phil's editor does, but you're literally tracking the motion out of videos and then overlaying that onto still images. So what he did was he did that, overlaid it on a still image, and then recomposited his moving body back into the video because that's the drawback of this workflow is there's no you can't do it with video yet. You can only do it with like a single frame, and then the video
Hmm.
becomes your video because you're moving everything around. But what he did is, then he then just like put himself back in the videos, like dancing around the scenes and stuff. It's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. So it's really fun. Super super fun effect. I think actually, Pers, I was just like thinking it through in my head. I think I could build a workflow that did that automatically, where it Sam segged you out, um, captured the motion of the original video. It obviously has to be 81 frames. Can't get around that.
Yeah,
Um, and then stole that trajectory motion of the original video, but then allowed you to like apply. Maybe that's where the random button comes in this whole equation, where it's just like give me random trajectories, but everything where you are, it's like blacked out. So like I take your mask and I black it out and I overlay that on top of the trajectory control so the trajectories never technically hit you, kind of thing.
right. I would love to see
I don't
that,
know.
man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try it, but
Just retyping out this URL there: huggingface.co livid cpm Wan ATI. Yeah. So there's the workflow there, Oddwave. It's in that GitHub there. There's a workflow and the models and all the things you need.
But yeah, I mean, this was super fun, guys. Pers, I'm glad you got to bounce in. I think this would have been like easily 2x times more boring if it was just me babbling at the screen.
Well, I
The
mean,
banter back and forth.
but this workflow too, man. Like it's like I don't know. It really feels like something fresh, something new, something fun. Like
Hmm.
we always say go play with the stuff we tell you to play with. But this one for real, like really go play with it because like Joe did. Like I really think this is the secret here. It's take photos you've already taken, take things out of your real life, and
Yeah,
make them weird. Because like it
totally.
was so satisfying to watch her like travel blog basically, but in this format. It's very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right here in saying that. Like I've done this on my own art, and it doesn't have the same effect, you know, because I know it's fake. Not fake, but I know it's art. But with this,
Real world
people know
stuff, yeah.
it's reality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're really
that
messing
mixture, you know.
with like this the people's perception of reality.
Yep, totally. Well, Pers, send us out, baby.
Yeah, thanks everybody. I will be back on Friday, but Phil will be here on Tuesday. We are actually going to have a special guest next Friday. Visual Frisian will be joining us to go through his crazy automatic music video workflow that I butchered the explanation of. So he'll be able to uh, dive in and teach us more about that. And the other exciting thing about having Frisian here is he really understands post production. So we're going to pick his
Hmm.
brain about what you do after you got your clips in Comfy. Yes, he is a comfy god, but he is also an After Effects god, and like
Yep.
I think that's the next step for a lot of us who are making this stuff, and you don't know what to do with it like that. Like that's going to be a very interesting conversation. Super stoked
Have
to
a
do that.
vision.
Yeah, and if you haven't checked out his work, go check out Visual Frisian's work on
Hmm.
Instagram. Visual Frisian, and I don't know what you have planned for Tuesday, Phil, but
We're gonna figure it out. I don't know.
yeah,
We're
I
gonna
mean
we're gonna do
something might
something
come
cool.
out
There's always
tomorrow.
something. Perfect. Just in time for the weekend. Let's go.
Be nice if maybe a video model drop or something, something like 50 frame
I
per second, like
mean,
4K, like video model, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe
you
something
clearly know
something
something I don't.
I don't know. Something could happen. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just wishing and
Dude,
hoping beyond hope that we get an LTX model because like
no,
I love
yeah,
Wan, but we have been riding the Wan wave so hard. We
so
need a
hard.
new model to play with for a little while, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna ride that thing into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully we get that, but this is not news. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. I'm just hoping. Really, I think that every time these companies release these open source models, the community takes them and just runs with them in a way that doesn't happen when they stay closed. So, like, just heads up to companies like give us some models. Let us waste our GPUs making them better. You know what I mean? Like, don't take it on all yourselves.
Or just give us your old
Yeah,
models.
just give us your old
You know,
GPUs,
like
give us your old computers, let us work in your office for a while. Like, let me
whoa.
live in
Yeah,
your
dude.
house. What's the difference?
I can pitch a tent. It's fine.
But yeah, so yeah, hopefully we'll get into some cool stuff on Tuesday and Friday. But yeah, we'll see you all next week. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the weekend.
Cheers, guys.